Okay.
Yeah.
Spring cleaning isn't just for your home. It's also a great time to tidy up your finances. Not sure where to start? Well, our next guest has great advice. Please welcome Erin with JBL Financial back to the show. She's going to do a little Irish jig. Go ahead. You going to dance for us?
I thought being named Erin was enough.
That was enough. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. We're talking about spring cleaning and it being a great time for a financial kind of a reset, right? Or at least a review of what's going on. What does that entail?
So we definitely think it's really important that, especially during your working years, that you keep track of your 401ks or your other retirement plans. As you change jobs, you usually leave those plans behind, but it's really smart to bring them along with you. And maybe this is a great opportunity for you to look back, find where those old plans are, and consolidate them into the plan that you're currently making contributions to.
And you probably are going to have more options if you can pull out of that 401k as well.
Absolutely, and it's also a really important thing to check your beneficiaries on all of your accounts.
Things change over the years.
Things change over time, and you want to make sure that your wishes are reflected if something unfortunate happens or unforeseen happens. And then the last thing that's really important is that you want to make sure that you're allocated in the risk tolerance that you're comfortable with and that all of your investments are working in the right direction with one another.
I'm glad you said that because recently, I don't know if you've noticed or not.
Whatever could you be talking about?
But the market is way down, but it's not just down. It's like climate change. It's been going higher highs and lower lows. Yes. Intense instability, I would call it. Is that fair to say?
Yes, and we were just talking about COVID a moment ago.
Right.
If we look back 5 years ago, the S&P dropped 10% in one day. So
one day.
One day.
We talked about 2% the other day and what a huge move that was. Imagine 10% in one day, and that wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't. So
and we're on the other end of that now. So things do return to normal.
Looking for part-time work, Kent?
I'm just saying, right?
That's absolutely right. That we can look back at times where things have been even more volatile, and we always tend to get through that. So it's important to stay the course in the investments that you've worked with maybe a professional or you've already made those decisions. Day-to-day movements in the market aren't going to have a massive impact on your portfolio over a long period of time, because our goal is to be invested for 10 years, not 10 minutes.
Right. And like you said, the important thing is to look at how everything is set up once a year in a refresh, not be overwhelmed by what's happening in the market right now.
Exactly. We want to have a long-term perspective, not a short-term perspective, even if it is a little uncomfortable.
Genius. So smart. Her dad's smart too. To get in contact with JBL Financial Services, give them a call. 314-863-0008, or you can find them on the web at jblfinancial.com.